Bitcoin had a massive pump due to the grayscale news, and in today's video we are going to talk whether this pump is sustainable, whether this is the start of a new uptrend, or whether this pump will fully retrace to the downside. Well guys, I want to start off with having a look at the Bitcoin futures chart, and as you can see right here, we came up and filled that CME futures gap, which was opening at 27,500. And guys, I know we have been expecting Bitcoin to see lower levels, but this was definitely within the parameters that we have been discussing in yesterday's video. Why? Because we have been saying that even though the stablecoin dominance is looking bullish, there's still room to go to the downside right here, which means that Bitcoin will go up, so that Bitcoin is filling that CME futures gap above us is not changing anything from the whole scenario that we are looking. So this is still in an uptrend right here. The US dollar Theta dominance, USDC had kind of a breakdown, but I would say the USDC is less significant than USDT, as the market cap of USDT is higher. Then the final chart that would be a little bit more decisive is this chart. That is the stablecoin dominance combined, the US dollar Theta with the USDC. And what you can see right here, also what we have been saying, we can come down to get a retest, right? So we broke out from this falling wedge formation. We broke out, we go sideways. Right now we're coming back down and we get a retest. So far nothing has changed. People are freaking out because Bitcoin is pumping in the shorter term time frame. I even shared it right here on Twitter, guys. A lot of stable coins, roughly 200 million, was being minted right before this pump. So most likely a lot of people already had the information what was happening with grayscale. Otherwise we wouldn't see all that liquidity already being minted to flow into Bitcoin at that specific moment. So that is just quite interesting, guys. But yeah, nevertheless, there are a couple of reasons why I'm not changing my perspective yet. And that is, first of all, guys, the market structure has not changed. So even though Bitcoin pumped up, which was completely fine within the parameters of the scenario, the structure hasn't changed. We haven't seen the stablecoin dominance breaking down right here. We haven't seen a loss of this uptrending support. So far, the scenario that I'm watching is still standing. Another thing I want to note, when Bitcoin breaks up and has a rally on bullish news, it is less bullish than when it breaks up and has a rally without bullish news, because this bullish news made a lot of market participants aware of what is happening, right? It gave them a reason to buy. That's why they actually convinced themselves to become buyers again. That's why the price goes up, and that's why most likely the majority of the market participants buying this rally, which means that there aren't that much buyers left. So for me, guys, I'm going to be a little bit cautious right here, because we haven't seen any change in structure. We just see a pump right here to the resistance, filling the CME gap, which was also something that we expected that could happen, right? If we break above the 4-hour EMA ribbon, then yeah, this is something we are going to get. What do we want to see then for Bitcoin to really get going, to really get more bullish, right? So, well, I think 29,000 will be a very important level. If we can break above 29,000 right here, we got some heavy support, so heavy resistance there. If we can break above 29,000, I'll definitely become more optimistic for this rally. And then, guys, another point I want to make right here is that on a weekly time frame, we came up to the 200-week moving average and to the 21 weekly EMA, which are right now at the exact same location, which is kind of crazy, because this doesn't happen that often, as you can see in the history of Bitcoin's price action, that these are actually at the similar location. But as you can see, we so far haven't reclaimed this level. So this would also really change my mind if we get a nice green candle above the 200-week moving average and the 21 weekly EMA, and we get a weekly close above this level. I'm definitely going to turn more and more bullish. But as long as we are just seeing a retest of the former support into resistance, and we are not seeing any change in market structure, I have no reason to become massively bullish when Bitcoin is just getting a pump right here after stablecoins are being minted, because this could also just be a trap for a lot of people to really become bullish that institutions are pumping the Bitcoin price to get new liquidity from you and then afterwards dump the price again. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry I'm not so enthusiastic as the rest of the crypto space, because I see a lot of people, they really get crazy. And I do say it is a nice pump. It is nice that Bitcoin turned higher. But if you look at the bigger picture, there is no confirmation of any bullishness right here on a macro scale. Short-term time frame, fine, we get a pump. But it doesn't mean that the outlook over the next weeks ahead is going to change. But we are for sure at crossroads, right? We are for sure at crossroads. If we do get one last pump up, close the week above these levels, and if we can break down in the stablecoin dominance, then I'm also going to be the one that's going to turn insanely bullish again, right? I would love to be a bull. I really would love to see this thing breaking down to become a bull and to see Bitcoin rallying to 40, 50, 60, 70, 100,000 US dollars. I would love to see that. That's why I'm here in this space, right? That's why we are here. But that's the whole point, guys. It doesn't matter what I want to see. It matters what I am seeing. And I've been just more profitable in the past listening to these signals. And guys, in the past, this helped me just so much looking at these key moving averages. Because every time we break below this key moving average, the chances of getting a further downside price action is just actually very high. But as you can see, it's also quite normal to retest these levels the moment we break down. Right, that is very important. So if we can reclaim these levels on a weekly basis and hold these levels on a weekly basis, then yeah, I'm going to flip bullish again. And I might throw all my stables back into the markets when I see these signals are playing out, because it is very important that you can change your bias very quickly. But it is also important to stick with the facts. And so far, I haven't seen a market structure change in the stablecoin dominance, and I haven't seen any reclaim of significant levels in the Bitcoin price. This bounce was actually kind of expected in the sense of we had a CME gap above us, and the stablecoin dominance could go down on both charts a little bit to push the price a little bit higher and remain the same market structure. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, very much important. Follow me over on Twitter, guys, also important. The link of my Twitter is down below in the description. Then I want to wish every single one of you a very beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.